Sir, we mentioned Pakistan a brief back, and you also spoke about Manhattan Project.
Yes. That's my
Right.
passion, sir.
Yeah.
There's not a single book I'm not reading right now about Manhattan Project.
Yeah. But I can say that you were part of the Indian-style Manhattan Project.
I was not part of it.
I mean, not part of it, but
I
you were
wish I
around
was.
that vicinity.
I wish I was.
Yeah. But you were around that vicinity.
Yes.
You were around those people.
Yes,
You were around Mr.
absolutely,
Raja
sir.
Ramanna.
Absolutely, sir.
Yeah. And Pakistan also had a space agency, and people
Yeah,
say...
it does. Pakistan
Yeah.
Atomic Energy Agency and Kahuta. Kahuta was for uranium. PAEC was plutonium.
Yeah. And when they started, it actually had some good beginning, but then it lost the course of its direction,
Yeah. Because
as years
what happened
went
was
by.
their leader, A.Q. Khan, became more of a trader than a scientist.
Okay.
He started selling things to Libya, Iran, North Vietnam.
All the organizations.
This nuclear thing.
Hmm.
And that is where they lost their thing.
Yeah. So you were telling me about this Raja Ramanna versus the father of, Pakistan's nuclear science, the kind of conversation
What happened
they had.
was, when
Yeah.
Pakistan was developing this nuclear weapon program, there's a place called Kahuta.
Hmm.
It is there in Mission Manju and
Sare jahan se acha.
that Kahuta. It's not far from Islamabad
Yeah.
or Rawalpindi, one of them.
Yeah.
For uranium processing.
Huh.
Now, this is the true story told to me by Mr. Raja Ramanna himself, because I was, though a family friend, I was also dealing with him as a professional. Mrs. Gandhi had this fancy plan of bombing it.
Mrs. Gandhi.
Okay, fantastic, grandiose plan of bombing. And Air Marshal Chief Dilbagh Singh was put in charge of this project.
Okay.
Jaguar aircraft were positioned in Jamnagar Air Force Base.
Ready to go and
Ready to
just
go
blitz.
bomb the...
Yeah.
Now, what happened? It was the month of September. I remember that. Now it will happen now. Very soon it's going to happen now. The International Atomic Energy meeting takes place in Vienna annually, where the chairman of every country has to make a presentation. That time Raja Ramanna was the chairman. And that night in the Vienna 5-star hotel, there was a cocktail and dinner party for all the nuclear chiefs.
Scientists.
Chiefs.
The
chairman of the Atomic Energy Commission, Munir Khan, was the chairman of the Pakistan.
Munir
all
Khan.
were there.
Yeah.
So Munir Khan and Ramanna were together. Munir Khan called Ramanna and said, "Look, friend, you're my good friend over a drink, but I've just come to know your country has this
Decided to bomb us."
Decided to bomb. Because they had their ISI people penetrating, this thing.
ISI versus RAW.
ISI, so we came to know this.
Yeah.
And Ramanna was shocked. How did he come to know? So he said, "Don't you ever do this, please, because if you do this, Bombay is not far off, BRC. We will knock it off." Ramanna was saying, "Look, this is not, I will ensure." And he called up Mrs. Gandhi on the hotline and said, "Look, please stop all this foolhardy thing." And the mission was stopped. The story here is a Hindu man saved Pakistan's nuclear weapon program. I did a story on that.
How was it taken?
Nobody said anything. The Times printed it for the first time. They carried it huge. They carried it. Ramanna saved Pakistan's nuclear weapon program. Imagine we had bombed that. Out of that story comes all these movies. Sare Jaan Sa Acha, Mission Manju. There is one more.
How real are they, sir?
It should not be real. It should not. The story is real. Yes, efforts were there to sabotage it. But थोड़ा मसाला होना चाहिए ना. तो that rocketry में कितना मसाला है? All that thing blowing up. The other one, Parmanu. You have seen it?
No, sir, I haven't.
Parmanu
I have seen. Parmanu I have seen. And also, that brings me to Parmanu, the atomic revolution in India, once done under the leadership of Mrs. Gandhi and then later on under Mr. Atal Bihari
Parmanu
Vajpayee.
was more under
Mr. Vajpayee.
Yeah.
But the kind of fruits that it had when it started under the leadership of Mrs. Gandhi in 70s, right?